All right, good afternoon, Craps fans. This is Scott from Paradise Craps. Going to do a quick rollout for Red Eye to see how exactly the 3 ways to roll a 4 and the 3 ways to roll a 10 are going to match the 6 ways to roll a 7. So I'm going to roll out 36 rolls and we'll see what we end up with. Oh, and I left my damn tablet on all day, forgot to turn it off. So I'm down to 6%, so I had to plug it in. So hopefully it'll last through this session and through the Wayland's Way DC Pony, but we'll see. All right, here we go. Roll number 1, just for you, Red Eye. 6, 4, 10. Got 36 white chips here. Let's see, because he says it even equals out after a short roll. That's a pretty short roll. All right, I'm going to put my 7 right there between the 6 and 8. And we got a 10 down on the end. And we got a 6. It is the end of my work week, so I do have a cocktail, which I need to go grab. 11. 3. Hey Anthony, good afternoon. How are you doing today? Not going to end up with a perfect pyramid. Yeah, exactly. But over time, absolutely, no question about that. The question is over how much time? Over how much time does the roll probability work out to be equal? I would say probably a long time. I mean, that's a lot of rolls. He's saying in the short term, you can bank on it. And I was. On my do we don't, I was banking on it, right? I was banking on roll probability to... That's why I waited 5 rolls. I was waiting for the average number of rolls before a 7. All right, 5. But, you know, to be able to say you can see a imbalance in the roll probability over 1 or 2 or 3 hands or even a session, I mean, that's pretty tough, I think. I don't know that that's something that you could wager on, and that's really what it comes down to. Is there enough of an imbalance that you see there that you can wager on? Now, if there were a whole buttload of 4s or a whole buttload of 10s, you know, then you could say, you know, that's definitely out of balance, and, you know, a 7 has got to show up based on the pyramid. But of course, it has to show up, but when is it going to show up? You know, that's the question. All right, so we've got a 7. We'll see what it looks like after 36 rolls. And we got an 11. Probably don't even really capture the non-field numbers. 7. 7. 5. 6. So at the moment, he is 100% correct because we got 3 10s and 2 4s, and that equals 5 7s. Thousands and thousands. Yeah, that's what I think. I'm thinking tens of thousands. Before you see it, a perfect pyramid. And again, I've done this before many times, and you see it, it's close. It's always close, which is what you would expect with some minor variability in the roll probability. You know, so it's always close. It has to be close. It's just, you know, the number out of 36 rolls. It's just within that probability, there's the variance that you will inevitably see. Boxcars. Seven. Especially the way I shoot, you can see a lot more sevens for whatever reason. 10. 3. 7. 7. And then he made a statement that the game of craps revolves around the 4, 10, and the 7. I really did not understand that statement. 8. 8. All right. 7 is coming. 7 is coming versus 7 is due are different things. Absolutely right. One is yes it is, and one is gambler's fallacy. Yep, 100% agree. Yes, it's coming, but to think that you can predict when it's coming, yeah, that's the randomness. All right, 5 and 4. All right. And 4. And 4. 3 4s in a row. All hard 4s. Wow. Oh, it might be pretty close. 9. With those 4s, they just caught up. All right, so that was 36 rolls. So we got 4 10s. We got 5 4s, sorry. 4 10s. 5 4s for a total of 9, and we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 7s. So again, pretty close, right? So I would say we saw a lot fewer 6s and 8s than I would have expected. We got more 5s than I would have expected, and we got more 4s and 10s because it should be 3 to 1, 2 to 1. 2 to 1, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, which it was because we got 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So the 4s to the 10, exactly 2 to 1. And the 10s to the 7, sorry, 4s to the 7, 2 to 1. 10s to the 7, you know, we got 4 to 10. So anyway, not exact, but close. And it's always going to be close. It's just not going to be exact. So how do you know when you're behind, when there's an imbalance that you can play into by gambling more, betting differently? You know, that's the key. Something I certainly haven't figured out. Like I said, I was using the weighting 5 rolls because I know that the average number of rolls is a 6 before a 7. The average number of rolls per hand before a 7 is like 8.3 or something like that because it takes into consideration the come out 7s, which are not losers, and 11s. You know, so it takes all that into consideration. It's like 8.3, but statistically, probability-wise, 6 rolls between 7. So I figure if I wait 5 rolls and then I see a 4. Then I try a 4. But anyway. Hey, David, good afternoon. Yeah, you caught us. Thanks for stopping by. All right, so that's the red eye roll. What are we going to get from it? I don't know. Anthony's saying you never do. It's all a guess, even when you feel it's an educated guess. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It is a gamble. All right, David, well, I know you just joined in. I'm going to dump you off. I'm going to dump you and Anthony off, and then I'm going to start another session, and we'll do session number 9 of the DC Pony. So drop off, or I'm going to drop you off, and then look for it again, and it should pop right up. This is DC Pony number 9. All right, so hang tight.